All right, let's see. Try number 2. This is going to be UNWAT and Throw. Both teams in danger of being eliminated from the tournament if they lose this best of 3 match. So UNWAT has with them Daring, Yu Yang. This is a Smoke Yu Yang missing a couple of flags. And he's running, I think that's Sazen Bing, who's got the bonus to consumable enhancements. Personally, I would go for the wrong, who's got the buff in survivability expert. We got a Marceau with Abanyu, buff survivability. Hergamo with 420 Blaze It build. Also buff survivability, that's Renzo Suzuki, the Japanese special captain. We got 2 Minotaurs. One is running Dunkirk, special consumable specialist there, and that's got to be Radar. Yep. You don't take a Minotaur without being a Manitar. Identical builds, except for Arquata did not use Dunkirk. We've got Moscow unique upgrade, Vermont without unique upgrade, and Doe or Halsey with both of those special skills, and Colombo with Sansonetti with the unique upgrade. What do we have to the south, Mr. Puddin?
Well, to the south, we have massive changes in nothing. We have the unique upgrade Moskva, the Napoli, one of the Napolis, the Marceau with the special captain for survivability, the Daring that's kind of built into Smoke with the module, with a Marsili with reload, a Loria, typical battleship, a non-unique upgrade Vermont, kind of going to bacon or chocolate. What's heading over to Donuts is a Radar YY with a Napoli.
Got it. Well, I was about to comment before the restart how funny it was that both Darings just sat outside of out of the C cap, and now I understand why. But yeah, remember the rules state that you cannot change your captain build, your lineup, etc., in the case of a restart. Okay. Making sure we get everything all squared away. Okay.
Surprisingly, not a lot of action going on.
No, that's part of why I was doing this right now. I love my new monitor setup. It's so nice. Anyway.
UNWAT does have a Daring reversing into chocolate.
Yeah, both teams opting to put 2 assets over on the decap, and that's it.
Well, like you pointed out to Sea Raptor yesterday, most teams tend to go like A to B, fight for C, kite donut.
Yep.
It was kind of unique to see the Team Moskva, who was at JFK yesterday, go straight to D and then like, we're cool guys, we got donuts for the cops, we'll be fine. And then they weren't.
I'm impressed you were actually watching. I thought you were supposed to be sleeping.
I slept later. And then I woke up at like 10 o'clock and haven't been asleep yet, so we're fine.
Typical Puddin. Okay.
It is what it is. Let's focus on the positive. We have 4 caps.
Yep, 2 of which all belong to UNWAT. Only 1 belongs to Throw at this moment. Throw's Daring is fixing to get back into the C cap as the radar from someone's Minotaur is expiring. Look at this line. Did you see that? He was backing up right with that line.
I don't think he got detected any. He
did not.
I don't think he knows how close he was to being spotted.
Exactly. Now, as Hydro's on, he will catch, don't give a ship's Daring torpedoes that are These are radio location torpedoes. You know
Oof.
where this guy's going to be. You're going to head that direction. What did I miss?
Minotaur over at Donut took one deep water
Oh,
torp.
okay, I see it. Despite having hydro on. Oof. I see. Rose Daring detects the torpedoes, just moves a little bit forward to dodge them. Once he knows he's dodged them, he's going to reverse. But the problem with this is it puts him. It confirms with UNWAT where the Daring is, relatively speaking. Fortunately, though, for
Got
throw,
some of Vermont coming in on Moskva, over by Apples.
I see it.
Well, he easily turns.
But fortunately for throw, UNWAT does not have their Minotaur anywhere nearby. Looks like they're choosing to move their smoke snail over to the A side.
Oh, daring on daring action.
Oh yes. When neither team can support.
Well, unfortunately, the Vermont, I think, actually connected a shell.
Oh.
That stupid broken battleship AP that guaranteed damage.
Meanwhile, Rose Daring continues to fish. I mean that's smart. That's nice. I get it. And he knows he's got to know that he traded worse in that little engagement. But
I mean, I don't know how to have to say it during your replays. Shoot at a DD.
right,
Even if you
always.
get one shell, that you can clearly see the one shell connection. That's one less the Daring's got to deal with. He now has the HP advantage.
Mm-hmm. Cal's taking a lot of damage in his in the Loria to the Colombo. Who would have thought, Puddin, that this season would be the season of pasta battleships? We've seen so many Italian battleships this tournament.
It's because that sap just doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like,
You got it.
nobody's got to do the mental gymnastics of overmatch. You just like load sap and load it and forget it.
Mr. Wonga taking a deep water torp. Don't know why. He must have not been paying attention to the torpedo indicator, because at that range, the deep water torps were definitely spotted. I think he was trying for a shot on the Minotaur, and Minotaur went dark, so whatever.
Oh, the poor Minotaur.
Yeah, someone getting hit,
They're fishing for him.
and they're still hitting him. Yeah, still hitting him. Well, 2 minutes and change until UNWAT wins. You can see the feeling starting to come into throw. They need to stop cap gain, and they need a pick. They need to kill someplace.
Well,
And they also need to not lose a ship.
I was gonna say they're not gonna get the pick on C, but they may lose the daring.
Oh yeah. Once again, they had an engagement and not doing so well.
Well, Moskva popped his radar, or somebody know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Moskva. Yep. He
I was
popped it
thinking the
because I
green
was
one.
looking, and he's right outside of radar range from the Daring. But the Daring is still spotted briefly. I think he was on fire or something, and it was burning. Well, guess what? You're on fire again. So I think he's gonna die.
I think he burns out. If not, he's gonna save it with like 1 HP.
85-12. Bye-bye.
First kill of the game comes nearly 10 minutes into it.
And possibly the only kill of the game, too.
Well, I'm sure somebody's trying to see the Minotaur. Either Minotaur.
Yeah, but all infinity is quite low as well for throw, so yeah. I don't see how throw's gonna find a way back into this game.
They have to send somebody at somebody and pray nobody else is looking at them, and they get the engagement.
Pretty much. But, you know, I always talk about this too. When, at this point, when you're down and you know you're down, you just gotta go. Like, everybody has to go and pray, because you're gonna lose anyway. So you might as well, like, do something stupid and see if it works. Catch the enemy off guard, that sort of thing. Someone got spotted. That was funny to say. But he is not dead, which is the key. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go.
More Vermont shells coming in from Donut onto or from UNWAT to throws Moscow over at A.
Yeah, but look at D. Look at Donuts right now. We've got Napoli that's trying to push in with smoke to grab the cap. I mean, that's cute, but it's not going to be enough to stop, you know, the loss. And then you've got the Vermont, the brick, making weight. Disaster piece as well.
The
Both
Marcel
Vermonts.
said, I can 1v1 a Moscow that has 5 times more HP than me, and he's
Oh,
quickly
Melvin.
losing that engagement.
Yep, and Y Doom's Napoli is about to go out too. He's going to burn out. There he goes. And when that happens, 20 seconds until a UNWAT victory, which is going to be as soon as the Mosfa gets his shell off. There he goes. And we have ourselves game 1 in the books. Got to get ready for my death pick. Death picks are important. And look at that, Puddin'. It's an official Wargaming blowout. How do you feel about this?
Well, Napoli's need to be permanently banned because they came into no effect that game.
Mm-hmm. You noticed, huh?
Yeah. Like, it's great and all, but like if nobody's spotted, you're literally just fishing all day long.
Right.
And
You got
I
it.
think I think that's where we wanted the advantage was. Okay, fine, push into us. We have radar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what are you going to do now? And as you can clearly see, nothing.
Nothing is correct. Let's get out of here.
Oh, what are they, one and done?
No. I was still in the game.
Jesus.
I need to get back to the... Did I scare you?
Oh my god.
Sorry. No, I'm just, I'm trying to set up my button. I'm changing it to best of 5 for later today when Raptor and I get to the NA finals. That's all.
What do you mean you didn't have a prediction guide? What was Rob doing?
I don't think Rob playing Warships in his Ohotnik and not smoking.
Man, I have a long talk with that young man.
That was such a good replay to cover, you know.
Rob is almost to the point of I don't even question his stuff anymore because it doesn't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Zath chat on getting full value out of the torpedo indicator. Full value
What torpedo and what torpedo indicator? Like
Yeah,
when
I'm
you
not
put
sure.
torpedoes on somebody and figure out which way they're going?
Not quite sure. Flashek, thanks for the follow. We probably don't have any results to share. Let me refresh the page and see if there's anything else that we can look at. No, there isn't. One thing I need to do is get my tweet out. Chat, I'm going to be a little aggressive with commercial breaks at the beginning. I always do that. It's not because I hate you. It's because I don't want you being stuck watching a commercial break. Or, frankly, me being stuck watching the screen and trying to time a commercial break like I had to do this last game. So this last game, because of the restart, I tried to time it so that we started... when we did the restart, the ad break would start, which is fine. It's just... Obviously, I'm paying attention to that, not so much the actual game that's going on. Speaking of games that are going on, Puddin', we have a game.
Oh, silly goose.
Silly goose indeed. All right, here we go. Same spawns.
Well, I guess Dom or Throw wants to live dangerously.
Yeah, Warrior's Path, usually the alpha spawn is the stronger position.
Worse off, I have to root for Team Bravo. We're not having a good track record already.
I mean, I'm perfectly happy to root for Team Bravo because that means...
For game 3.
Game 3. All right, so UNWAT... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just talking to myself.
All right, so UNWAT bringing with them a full 420 oh, not Blazer, but your COTS build gearing, okay? Your COTS build gearing. Marceau with Alban Use, buff survivability expert, boofed. There's a Daring again. Minotaur with Dunkirk. Moskva unique upgrade, another Moskva unique upgrade. Cerberus for the first time today, seeing a Cerberus. Burgon, this might be the first time this entire tournament. No, we saw Burgon last weekend, I think once. With Honore, buffed Adrenaline Rush and buffed Grease the Gears. And finally, in Ohio with, Murican Special Captain. That is indeed Halsey. You can see the little pennant flying up there. What do we got to the south, Puddin'?
To the south, we got a Marceau with Special Captain for survivability. Both of them are set up that way. They're both identical builds. A Napoli with Cincinnati, Aloria, Battleship build, a Napoli's Canapoli build. Daring changed out from Smoke to Hydro Module. So no real changes there. We have a Ledge Mod Moskva. The Radar YY at Napoli, and we changed out Vermont for Ohio. They're going to chocolate, while the Daring and Moskva are going to bacon. No real surprise there.
Yep. You get the feeling that both teams want a faster brick, which is why they took Ohio. Although Montana would be fine as well, wouldn't it, Puddin'?
I still would take a Montana. The problem with the Ohio is if the guns don't work.
Yep.
If RNGesus is not on your side, it's a painful match.
You got it.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I do not like 4x2 setup battleships. Dispersion never bails you out.
No. But it does stupid things at the right time every now and then.
Right, just enough for you to want to play it again.
Yes, exactly. It's almost like a slot machine in a casino, right? At a certain point, you're like, I'm done with it. And then it pays out, and you're like, okay, I got to do some more. Both teams jockeying for position.
Both Moskvas have been detected at Bacon. Up with the speed of the Marceaus, Apples has gone to Throw.
Yep. It's very strong. We saw yesterday, Raptor and I saw Marceaus working together, and they looked really strong, and then not so much. And I think the strength is in them moving places together. When they split up, that's when the problems begin. And I say that as the Marceaus are like, okay, streamer, watch this. And they both just split up.
Well, of course. Like,
I
don't...
Look at the Loria. Gotta take 2 torps. Nope, just the 1. He is really aggressive positioned.
Well, how did my team die is he's going to be changing his name to how the heck did I die?
Who's that? Where is he? Oh, I see. Yeah, the
Bottom
Mosfa
of
for throw.
bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already at half.
He's in the traditional Mosfa position. So what's going to happen? He's going to get hammered by everyone because you know for pretty darn sure that that's where the Mosfa's going to be. Right? And look at, see, UNWAT has a Mosfa over there as well. On the opposite. And that's why the Loria was in so deep, trying to get behind the Mosfa. So when the Mosfa backs up enough, the Loria's got a shot on him. By the way, that's also why the Ohio was over here, because from here, he can arc the shell in. Oh, hey, look, it's like I was just talking about that, and here it comes. And, nope. Okay, I thought the island took it. How did my team die? Realizes the shot's coming, pulls forward, currently burning in 2 places.
Yeah, but, I mean, because the Marceau helped get this Moskva so low, like, UNWAT's Moskva is going to win this engagement. And, like, Throw has to realize this.
You would think so.
I mean, I believe the Bragon is even shooting at him.
Oh, yes. Everybody's going to shoot at him, especially with HE. Keep him burning. That's how you take down a Mosfa these days. I wouldn't be surprised if we have some shells coming in from Dividella's Ohio. He's reversing. One of the things in competitive that happens usually is as soon as a battleship fires off, that whoever sees it calls that out in the Discord voice call. It says, "Hey, shells in the air."
Darren's going in and even trying to get in on this action.
Yeah, that's very bold. He's trying to distract him.
Look good.
Yeah, look at this Ohio shell right now.
Quick,
Brilliant
somebody
play
call the
by
whaling
UNWAT.
ship that saved the Titanic, because the Moskva needs it now.
First one that was on the scene.
Right.
The Californian. I remember the name of it.
I don't know. Nobody knows. And
two big deaths for throw puts them down pretty heavily. Oof, but Wargaming Priest Bluff Enterprise does manage to get a kill on UNWAT's other Marceau, but he is.
We may have an assassination attempt here on this Moskva, and it kind of needs to happen.
Well, you know, that's when the desperation plays start to come, right? And this Moskva has no radar, no hydro, no way of knowing until proxy spot. He's got a sense it's coming.
As deep as these Marceaus were, they knew they were going to lose to Moskva, and they needed something. They knew they were going to need something.
Yep. All right, where's your torps? There you go. And that took way too long. The Moskva doing a nice job of completely catching Melvin off guard.
And the problem is, because he spotted, so the Brigands probably, gonna finish him here.
Yeah, that's a bad trade. When you're trying to assassinate, you don't want to shoot. Because when you shoot, you've got the gun bloom for 20 seconds.
Now, with all that going on, it looks like the Loria is... Looks like both teams have given up on 8. They're just been like, fine, you guys can keep it.
Yep. What did I say about the Marceaus and splitting?
Always split.
Yes, always split, guys. That is the way.
Well, I mean, they both did come up on the enemy Marceau from different directions, so they didn't split too much, but, you know, like I said, like, you know, if you're paying attention to the mini-map while we were talking about what was going on with B, Throw knew they were going to lose it, and these Marceaus went. Like, the call was made for them to go, and they went. Zero hesitation.
Yep, and I do like that. Also note the timer for this game. Throw the only team ticking up points right now. We're going to please Buff Enterprise trying to get this beat cap. He does get it. Now he needs to, like, not die.
He should be fine. The Daring was kind enough to smoke for him.
Yeah, so he smoked up himself, and I think he was hoping that the Marcel was gonna shoot his guns, which did not happen. So that's a free cap for him, and Throw still the only team taking points right now with 3 minutes to go. Arquadas, Mosfa is trying to get into the C cap. Disaster Piece is like, I don't really feel like being over here. But he's just, for whatever reason, choosing to leave the C cap. So if I see that, if I'm Arquata, I see the Yu Yang, I see the Napoli. I'm just gonna hit W and step on the cap. What's stopping me?
Ambition. How many guesses do I get?
All the yeses. Koth now trying to get farmed, in the process of being farmed down by someone's Minotaur. That's going to take ages. As you like to say, he's going to try to get a friction fire.
Buff Enterprise are battling it out.
Yeah, that needs to be a trade for Throw to be able to get something out of this.
Well, because stupid battleships got involved. The Daring survives with 240 HP.
I feel like UNWAT...
no heals.
No, I feel like UNWAT has been better at supporting their teammates thus far. Although the Cerberus just went down to Ohio. Disaster Pieces, Ohio.
Well,
nice shot for him through the channel. That's why he pulled over and got McDonald's, because he saw that Cerberus.
Well, ironically, the other thing is the Moskva can't pull forward. His only option is to reverse because where the Ohio is at.
So that's saying, give me, this is my cap. Leave it alone. So.
Well, the Daring is going to get B cap for free, without a doubt.
I mean, Disaster Piece kind of has to sit where he is.
The other thing is, what knows? There's only one DD left, and it's over at Chocolate. So the Daring has free reign. Like, the Daring is going to get this cap, or was going to get the cap. He hasn't made up his mind if he's getting the cap or not.
Why did he back out? Okay.
I don't like him moving forward because if he accidentally gets spotted, there's a good chance somebody coughs in his directions and his ship falls apart.
Yeah. So this is the this is the place right here where we see how battleships work in King of the Sea. They are meant to prevent people from doing things, right? Disaster Piece being here prevents Aquatica from going any farther forward. He does step on the cap that prevents the cap gain for Throw, and suddenly you go from a couple minutes to 4 minutes and change until things are in. Carpathia, thank you, Light Cloak Cover. And so he's kind of stuck there. He can't deal with the Daring. If he moves, then Aquatica will just simply move up.
Minotaur over at Apples just took a massive chunk from the Napoli.
Well,
it's going to stop that push in.
UNWAT has to know that they are near the loss, right? So that they got to try to make something happen. And they got Minotaurs here to try to do something. Fortunately for Throw, their Napoli really doesn't care much about Minotaur AP.
Uh-oh.
And he's got secondaries. Oh, I see it. The Bergon in Ohio.
Loria's not paying attention to the Daring coming up.
Oh.
We're going to have a lot of deaths real quick.
Yeah, this is going to be a fast one, y'all.
Luckily for the Loria, he is backing away from that island, so the Daring's got to make up some sort of distance.
Honestly, I don't know why Mr. Wonga is continuing to kite away so fast. I mean, I'd be loitering closer just for my secondaries to get in. Okay, there's the kill. Here comes the gearing. And you can see the moment the Loria says, "Oh, crap."
Oh, I'm pretty sure you used other choice words.
Yes, but this is a family stream.
Right, so he probably said, "Gosh darn it."
Gosh darn all the things. Gearing trying to keep some torpedoes at bay just because, they pay by the torpedo in this game. Okay, well.
Well, he had to hold the second set, because if he dropped both of them, that wouldn't have been a dead Loria.
Well, yes. Also, frankly, I think he was hoping that he'd have another set for the Napoli, because if you look at it, Throw is still winning this game. Although,
Well,
Disaster Piece is finding a way into disaster, caught between two
well,
battleships. Oh, that's a squeeze. And all of a sudden,
ironically, this
that's
game
it.
really comes down to the Napoli.
It really does, because C is no longer being capped. The
And
Daring, though, that's still alive is coming in.
all he's got to do is keep the Napoli spotted for the Gehring to finish off this Napoli. Or the battleship that just shot at him. That I just see the shells coming in.
Oh, yep. All right, Napoli makes Inky. The problem is, while it does let him go dark, the Gearing's torpedoes are still reloading. Oof. Exot over on the other side in his Napoli gets chunked a little bit there. Moss was very low for UNWAT.
They need to
100
convert
points.
this.
They need to kill. They need to kill, frankly, both if they can. Mr. Wonka being a little bit too aggressive, in my opinion. Right here with this smoke.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
And Atrix is ready. As soon as... There's the proxy spot. Here comes the torpedoes. See what I was saying about his torps reloading? That's going to be a dead Napoli right there. And that's going to be it. Throw will lose.
Even if they kill this Bergon and Moskva, they're not going to come back.
Yep. Yep.
And they just converted. See, that's beyond the nail in the coffin. They're putting dirt on it at this point.
Yeah.
Well, a nice patient game by UNWAT to take this away from Throw. Even though the prediction says them.
I almost wonder, do you think that Throw has earned their name?
Well, I don't know. Like the mosque, like the mosque bomb went down, and they knew they had to do something. Like they knew it's like, okay, we're down.
Yep.
We can't defend B anymore. We have to do something somewhere.
I think the big problem was Throw losing their Daring, or Marceau. UNWAT, his Daring, surviving just on literally one more, like 2 fire ticks or 1 shell hit, right?
Just literally anybody else shooting at them.
Right.
Because that is what won it for the Daring was the battleship took a shot and connected.
Yep. Yep. So maybe there is something to people in random battles that die in destroyers and say, no support.
Right. Yeah. The other thing they do is speed boost to the cap right away, and it's like, dude, I'm now just getting to speed. Like, are you like? Why are you speed boosting to the cap?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have just triggered Puddin'.
Well, why is
Napoli,
opening up?
Napoli's trying to make something happen. He's getting himself radared. Or no, hydro.
No
That's
matter.
hydro.
There's like 10 seconds left.
Right. So it'd be nice if I can get a death pick, please.
You might get 2.
Ken has death pick. Hey! In the smoke. Terrible glare with the sun. Do like that. There we go.
That was a 2-0 match, right?
That was a 2-0 sweep on the side of UNWAT. Congratulations, UNWAT. All right,
Go sit and wait for the stream to catch up so I can do the outcome. So I